You guys should go.
Yeah. We don't have it.
I like him, but I don't like him that much.
My daughter, Wednesday, I found out that she had a fall.
Chief, get him away from you. Go over there, have 4 guys to the other side of the room.
John is ill, Linda's ill.
Yeah.
I don't have Stephanie's.
Okay.
This is it?
Okay.
It's rock and roll, people.
Well, people, I don't know. So you're saying property on.
Okay, I'm gonna call the meeting to order. Will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk, call the roll.
Gallagher.
Here.
Page.
Here.
Scarborough.
Here.
Showers.
Here.
Olson.
Here.
Okay, let the record reflect, we do have a quorum. And I will entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, did you get them? Okay. All right, anybody need to pull anything from the consent agenda? Okay. Clerk, call the roll.
Gallagher.
Yes.
Page.
Yes.
Scarborough.
Yes.
Showers.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
All right. Okay, let's go down to mayor's comments. Last meeting, you approved the ordinance for the Community Development Committee. Tonight you have before you the nominations for that. And I do need those approved.
I'll make a motion to approve the mayor's nominations for the Community Development Committee. Oh my goodness.
That's a mouthful. Is there a
I second.
second? Okay, any discussion? Clerk, call the roll.
Gallagher.
Yes.
Page.
Yes.
Scarborough.
Yes.
Showers.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
Okay, thank you all. Public comments? Anyone? Alderman comments? Anyone? My goodness. Old business, anyone? Okay. No city attorney or professional services? Matthew, administration, please.
I had provided a written report. I think I had anything to add. Welcome to take any questions if anyone had anything they wanted me to elaborate on.
Go ahead.
So first of all, thank you for putting the technology updates in there. There's been a lot of activity with Allo, and I've helped out a little bit to help just provide a little bit of consulting to make sure that we're on the right track, and provide an outside opinion. The deployment of new devices, we've seen upgraded in-place upgrades from Windows 10 to Windows 11 on compatible devices. We've also seen about 14 new computers that are in the process of being deployed. That is good. New city website is live. So today, if you go out to pleasantvalleymo.org, you will see the new website. The next stage of that is to make it a .gov site, but that's going to be a longer transition. And then firewalls installed at multiple locations. You will recognize that we just approved new firewalls, like at the end of 2025. Well, I say end, maybe middle 2025, because the others were end of life. So we had a duplication almost of some of these expenses, but Allo needs visibility to the network, and having them put in their preferred vendor firewalls gives them that visibility. So it was an additional cost we weren't hoping for, but had to undertake.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to point out. Thank you.
All right. I also want to direct your attention to the records request form that we had. It is from, it's a sunshine request.
I don't know that it was included in our packet.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put it in. So sorry.
There's the informational item that says that we received one,
Yes.
but I don't think it has the actual request.
Okay. Well, I will tell you, it's lengthy and very detailed, and it's from a law firm. I'm going to caution everyone that has packets, that if they are taking anything home with their packet, from their packet, that they do not share it with anyone, because this is such a detailed request that it makes me think something has gotten out. Okay? So if you do, let me, if you have, let me know. You can speak to me privately about that. Okay.
Quick question,
Mhm.
could we have that request emailed to us or something?
You want the records request?
Mhm.
Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you.
You want to make that note? Yes, Chris.
Are you talking about the one, Matt sent me something today about some information from emails between myself and Tucker that
Yes.
also go to him.
Yes,
And that, what you just held up is.
yes.
So
It will
there-
take us 3 weeks to put this together for them.
Well, no, I already
The
gave.
the emails are just a very small piece of the total.
Okay, because I already gave it, it was just, Tucker sent an email to Ron,
Yes.
Ron replied to it, and then at the end of it, Ron said, please include Chris in any further emails. And then Tucker sent me one the very next day that was basically the same subject.
There will be more questions for you to provide other things as well.
So, but I'm not doing anything wrong.
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
So you're expecting me to?
I mean, our responsibility is to provide records responsive to the request, and it sounds like you're doing that, so.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yep.
just.
Through this request, Matthew's going to be the center point where all the information comes to. So we make sure that we have responded to every single thing that they have asked for.
Matthew, did you have a follow-up?
I just want to say, with the records request form, is everybody okay with an email or would anybody prefer a hard copy?
I'm good with email, yeah.
Thank you.
Yay. Okay, anything else out of your report that we need to?
Unless there are questions, I have anything else to add.
Fire department.
I don't have a report today. I would just mention one thing, 'cause I got an email last week from the Muscular Dystrophy Association, and that we were actually 33rd in the state for collection of funds for that charity. So
My
just
goodness.
a little pat on our back for that. So that's all I have.
Okay. Good news. All right. Jared, can you follow up with that?
Yeah, I have a couple little items. One is the MoDOT grant that I mentioned before the last meeting. Got it in, I think we requested about $7,700 worth of officer overtime. They granted us $7,000 last time, so I tried to up it a little bit. So it'll be a little bit before we find out if we were granted that grant or not. And then I was on a webinar Friday with the Missouri Police Chiefs Association and the Department of Public Safety announced there that the Blue Shield is officially open again for fiscal year 27. So that's not due for a while, but they don't think it'll be $50,000 again, but it'll be a pretty good chunk of change because they think more people will be applying for it this time. So it's the same 10 million that's allotted for the grant. So a little more hands in the jar this time, but it'll still be a pretty good chunk, I think. So I plan on applying for that. So next meeting, I'll probably bring back a resolution. I'll get with you, Matthew. And that's the first thing we have to do for the application. So that's all I have.
All righty. Okay, court is not here. Public Works, Chris?
So I didn't have anything that required board attention, but
regarding the upgrade to 2018 codes, I've started working through the additions, deletions, the changes on it. I've had to scatter the purchasing of the books because of the quantity of books, the cost of the books, and the fact that my credit card has $1,200 on it. And then Lisa had mentioned something about she had to pay a bunch of money on her credit card for the computers. So I was asked to not spend money on the books. So anyway, long story short, my goal is to have that information to you at the next board meeting, because we're trying to target April 1st as the flip the switch date. A lot going on in Public Works. We need to get that open position filled, certainly before the grass starts growing, which I noticed today, for those of you that may drive that way and look at stuff like that, Pike's new house on the South Brookside, since that, I mean, Friday when we left, that house had no baby grass growing, and if you look now, it's green. So whatever that moisture we had over the weekend has made that pop. Hopefully it doesn't get killed by any frost or grass. It's coming in pretty good. But anyway, that's really all I had. Unless anybody has any questions about anything regarding Public Works.
Where are you at with the SBCA?
SBCA, I'm still waiting to hear from Dan from Feld. He was out. What day was that?
Well, he was out, it seems like it's been 2 weeks. It wasn't like, it wasn't last week, so it was.
Bid or install instructions from him.
Okay.
I'll call him tomorrow and see where we're at.
Already?
Anything else?
I don't think so.
Thanks.
Thank you. Treasurer report, Julia's not here. Personnel, nothing, we took care of it. Finance.
Good evening.
And there's the killjoy.
It's short, it's good news. So we are mid-cycle. We have received our February report, and we will get our March report at the second meeting of this month. However, one of the data points that Reen asked us to track and trend over time is sales tax and use tax. So in your packet, you received a really colorful chart at the back that has dashed lines and solid lines. So those are meant to replicate or represent the sales and use tax income for the last 3 years, and we'll start tracking the 2026 sales and use tax in March. You have to have 2 data points in order to create a line. So on our second meeting in March, our next one, we will have a line between January and February that shows where those amounts are. In short, in summary, the prior 3 years, our use tax has increased each year by a fairly significant margin. We started out at receiving in 23 about $380,000 in use tax, and then we went to 590,000-ish, and then we went to 700,000-ish. Those are all marked increases in use tax over time. Sales tax is the solid lines, so track the purple one and the orange one together. 2023 and 2024 kind of married the entire year, and then 2025, so last year, we ended up with about $200,000 more than we did the prior 2 years. So those are good trends, and we will look to start tracking them in this year as well. And then the second one is a combined one. So if you add the sales tax and use tax together, you get these solid lines. And they all show an increase year over year in our both sales and our combined sales and use tax income. And you can see that use tax is becoming a greater and greater percentage of our overall tax revenue. Use tax is very important to the city of Pleasant Valley. And then we'll look to see how 2026 does. Does anyone have any questions over these? Cool. Thank you, Matt, for pouring those numbers and getting this in our packet.
Okay,
That's all I have.
new business?
I probably should have either brought this during old business or during the personnel report, but we have the 2 job description updates to consider that we brought up at the last meeting, but we didn't have in the packet. So both those are in your packets now. So we just need to, I would believe, just make a motion to adopt the proposed updates to the volunteer firefighter and community volunteer job descriptions.
Are you making that
I
motion?
will make that motion.
Second.
Okay. Anyone have any questions about either job description? Anything in either job description?
The only question that I have is, when we approve these, will they be put into the same format, like the same template as all the other job descriptions?
Yes.
Okay, I just recognize that these are like a slightly different format than the others. Okay, cool.
Clerk call the roll?
Gallagher,
Yes.
Page,
Yes.
Scarborough,
Yes.
Showers.
Am I supposed to vote on this, it being that it includes me?
I'll take a stab at it. Yes, so what we're voting on is approval of the class as a whole. You are a member of that class. However, it is not a conflict of interest for you to vote in something that affects you equally amongst a group of employees. And this impacts you amongst a group of employees.
Okay, yes.
Olson.
Didn't want to do that.
Yes.
All right. Clerk, let's see. That motion passed. Now I'm going to entertain a motion to adjourn.
Will we adjourn?
Second.
Clerk call the roll?
Gallagher,
Yes.
Page,
Yes.
Scarborough,
Yes.
Showers.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
We're getting pretty good at this.
Yeah. Our personnel committee meeting was only 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Our personnel committee meeting was only 6 minutes.
have time to come up here?
And we've been like 3 minutes. Pat wasn't here.
Right?
Okay, I get what you're saying.
She's keeping us from breaking our records here.